morning. I'm going to start on another long walk. I'm going to do the Tabular Hills walk, which is a little under 50 miles, I believe. I start off at Scarborough, Scarborough, near the Sea Life Centre, and the walk takes me to Helmsley. I'm hoping to do it in 3 days. It's a glorious day today. It's going to be a hot one, I think. So let's get started. So the walk starts over this bridge. And it looks like we've got to climb to start off with, up those steps over there. Start off on the Cleveland Way and up these steps until I get to the Tabular Hills sign. And here's the signpost, Tabular Hills Walk. This is where the walk officially starts. Leaves the Cleveland Way and walks along there, like that lady is with her 2 dogs. Right, I've just walked through Scalby. I'm going off the main road now and down onto this track by the river. Just crossed that bridge on the busy main road, and here we have the river. A nice quiet track now to walk along. Right, nice little bridge up ahead. This walk is really a little tester for me. 6.5 months ago, I had major high-risk cancer surgery. The surgery itself went very well actually, but I've had 1 or 2 little minor bits and bobs since. It's only probably the last month that I felt really fit. So I thought, I'd seen this walk when I did the Cleveland Way 3 years ago. So I thought, well, it's a nice shorter one, just under 50 miles, to test me out, see how I go. Those of you who have followed me before will know that we have a touring caravan. So my husband Graham sort of drops me off and picks me up each day, which is an advantage because if I struggle at any time, I can get him to pick me up a bit earlier than planned. And there's nothing to stop me making it a 4-day walk, even though I do intend doing it in 3 days. So I do have the options there. So let's see how we get on. Right, I've been walking along the grassy bank for quite a while. I know I meet a road here and I think I can see a footpath down there, footpath sign, so I think this is my route down here now. Right, change of plan. That gate is locked and barbed wire on the top, so hopefully I can get out this way somewhere. And there is an exit here, so I'll get out on the road now. I have to walk along this road for a while. Right, I turn off this road now, which I'm quite pleased about, because there's quite a bit of traffic, and I've tried to walk facing the oncoming traffic, but in some places the road is that narrow, I haven't been able to. So I'm off down this little lane now. It's on a bridge crossing this little beck. Walking up this track. This is the first Tabular Hills walk sign I've seen since that one on the coast at the start. You can't tell on the photo, but it's quite a steep climb I'm going up at the moment on this road, hence I'm a bit out of puff. This road seems never ending. It's getting steeper and steeper. Just the old track through this forest, which is Wycombe Forest. Just had a car pass me and picked up a load of dust, so I don't see many more. Well, this is a viewpoint, but I don't think you're going to be able to see much. Look what the bench is like, see if it's alright to sit down and have a little rest. That's the first bit of view I've had all day, really. Hopefully we'll get some more. Better view. It's an old sign, so I'm hoping he won't be in there. Well, there's been a lot of road walking today, but at long last I'm on a little track through a wood, which is a refreshing change. Back to the boring tracks again, and that heads through Dalby Forest, so I guess it'll be tracked like this all the way through. Right, I found a log to have a sit down in the shade as well. I had to scramble through a few bits of this, but oh, I was ready for that. On my way again, still on this rough track. At least I'm off those, at the moment anyway, I'm off the horrible roads, the dusty tracks that I've been on. A nice, better path now, and through woods a bit as well, so hopefully there'll be a bit of shade, because it's awfully hot today. Not that I'm complaining, but it's hard work. View here. Apparently this track is called Old Wives' Way. Don't ask me why. You can see over there there's a pewit. Maybe hear it. There's a little one there. I don't know if that's his baby running towards it. I'm not sure. Here we have a viewing platform of the whole of Houghton. Not quite finished here yet. Let's have a look. The whole of Houghton. Beautiful. Scalby Pond. The track goes up there. Just to view them from the moor. I think we've only got about just under 2 miles to go now. So we're getting there. Down there is Dundale Pond. There's some Highland cattle down there too. This is a new signpost since I've been here before. Good morning, or sorry, good afternoon even. Right, I'm getting near the end of day one now. Just got to drop down this lane and I think it takes me straight into Levisham. Whew, I'll be ready. Oh, right, that's day one complete. I've done just over 22 miles, so a long day, a tough day. It's been really warm as well, but I made it. There was a lot of road walking today, which made it very hard. But the last few miles sort of ran the whole of Houghton and over Levisham Moor. It was really lovely. Anyway, I'm ready for a rest now. I've got to find Graham. I'm not sure where he is, but I'll find Graham, have a rest and get ready for day 2 tomorrow. See ya, bye. Good morning, day 2. Started off in Levisham village and walking to Hutton-le-Hole. I think it's about 15, 16 miles, something like that. It's a little bit fresher today. I don't think it's going to be quite as hot as yesterday, but it is supposed to be a nice sunny day, so let's get cracking. Start off walking through the village. We'll go this way, it's a bit overgrown. Well, I had to have a good look, but it's actually paper. It was worth looking, might have been real. Right, I'm walking along this track now, after leaving Levisham. I can follow this track for a fair way. Another sign, just got to go through this gate and then across here. What do I see ahead? I've got to pass some cows. Ooh. There was 3 of them. They watched me, but they didn't seem bothered, thank goodness. A few sheep in this field. Right, looks like I've got my first climb of the day coming up now. Right, we have a ford and a bridge here. I'll go with bridge. We found a pharmacy box with ice creams or chocolates and drinks. Right, I'm about to cross the railway track. I said a while ago that I thought the climb was starting when I went through that gate, but it wasn't really a climb there, but now I am climbing up this track. That was a steepish climb up that road. Hopefully I've about got to the top now. Looks like it's levelling off. Fingers crossed. Seeing a bit of this growing on the sides of the road down here. Pretty. Quite a bit of this too. Just passing these boys. He's a beauty. There's another one just up there. Right, we have a bit of a view here. This way it's prettier. And if you look down there, you can see the railway. I'm at a village called Newton-on-Rawcliffe. There's a bench here. I've got to go up that way there in a few minutes. That's just looking down at the village next to the bench. So let's go through the village. It's dropping down. It's a nice wooded track. Right, I'm following this path through the wood. I guess if you've had a lot of rain, you can get quite boggy. I've seen some patches where I think after the rain it could be quite boggy, but luckily it's been dry, so it's not bad at all at the moment. A bad day, it'd be possibly quite boggy just here. Right, I've just come to here. Restricted byway. Goes that way and up there. My route straight ahead through this gate. There's a pretty farmhouse here. That's a nice view over there. Interesting clouds too. So that's the one I saw before. And now just over here there's another one forming. So two of them. I've seen a few more of these Tabular Hills walk signs today. My route is this way, on this grassy track. Don't know what this is, but the bees seem to like it. I've seen a few bees go on it. Nice grassy field to cross now. Very nice. Just passing this church. Heading on down this track here. A nice little grassy track along here. It's easy walking for a little while. At least it's shaded here, so it's nice and cool, because though it was a bit fresher this morning, it's got awfully hot now. So I'm glad to be out in the sun for a little while. Hope I don't come across any cows and calves and bulls. We'll see. Oops. Up ahead is where the cows are. I'll footpath this way, so hopefully I can keep away from them and they won't come to me. Well, silly me, I took the obvious footpath, which was straight across that field to that gate. There we can see it up there. There's a gate up there, and it's private, you're not allowed. I looked at my OS mapping, see I'm a bit off track, so I had to come a bit close to the cows. I've now found the proper bridge I was looking for. I blame the cows. Though bless them, they've just been stood there very quiet, they haven't bothered me at all. Right, over the bridge now, and on this way, and the noise is the farmers are busy in this field. Right, I'm at Hutton-le-Moors. I'll head on this way. I've got to climb through here. Oops. Shouldn't be too difficult. And here we have the beautiful village of Hutton-le-Hole. I'm going to finish my walk today. I'm just going to walk through the village first and finish at the top end. Right, that's day 2 complete. Just sat on a little bench at the top end of Hutton-le-Hole. I've done just over 16 miles today, quite tough going. All the uphills seem to have been on roads, but there wasn't as much road walking as yesterday. It's been a prettier walk and it's been great. It's been hot, especially around lunchtime. It was getting very hot. It's clouded over a little bit now, so it's not quite so bad. So that's it. I'm going to find Graham now and get ready for day 3 tomorrow. See ya. Good morning, day 3 of my walk. Starting off at Hutton-le-Hole where I finished yesterday. I'm walking to Helmsley. A bit shorter today, I think it's about 13 or 14 miles. It's a beautiful day, I think it's going to be hot though, so let's get cracking, see how we get on. So I'm leaving Hutton-le-Hole. Some of the sheep here. Lovely to see the wildflowers on the edge of this field. Beautiful. Crossing a bit of moorland now. There hasn't been a lot of moorland walking on this walk. I had expected more, but looks a bit muddy and wet over here. See how we go. Right, we have this footbridge to cross. Right, I'm climbing up now through the trees to reach Moor. Bit of a climb, I think, first. Right, this is the church at Moor. Some benches near the church. I've got a village green with some benches and a war memorial. This is Moor then. It's been very busy. It's lovely, doesn't it? More pretty cottages in Moor. Bit of road walking between Moor and Fadmore, but at least there's a path to walk on. Another steep climb ahead of me now. Just dropped down. I don't want to climb all the way up again now. Walking across a nice grassy field at the moment, downhill. I've just been doing a lot of downhill, so I fear I've got a lot of uphill coming shortly. There's a lovely bench here and I'm ready to stop for a bite to eat, but I've got a big climb ahead of me. So I'm going to wait till I get to the top and hope I can find somewhere up there. On through this wood. A really steep climb now. You can't appreciate it on this video, but it's pretty steep. It's not only steep, I've had to climb through all these broken trees. I'm not quite sure where the track is. I've cut my finger in the effort. Let's see if I can find the track. I'm not sure where it is from here. Well, this is all around. Oops. There's so many fallen trees. There's no track. I think I'm going to go down, but I think it's a long way round. But I can't find a track up here. So I'll try and find my way down through these trees again. Right, I've made my way down again. I'm a bit scratched and battered. At least I tried to go the official route. I think if I walk along here, hopefully I can find another way back on track further up. You'll see anyway. I've walked along that track a bit. This is the route I've got to try and get up. Hope this is a bit easier. Let's see. It's not a very well used track either. Awfully overgrown. Oh, the fun and games. That was a tough climb up there. But I think if I follow this track now, it should be put me back on track onto the Tabular Hills route. Right, I think just about to hit the proper track now. Back on track. I need to get to up here. Back en route. Whew. I've wasted a good hour of my time. Just heading into Carlton. Church at Carlton. Well, I popped in here. I thought all churches have a bench. When I got inside and went round the back, it looks like somebody's back garden, so I'm not sure it's still a church or not. I need to have gone into Carlton really. I only went because I thought there might be somewhere to sit down so I could have something to eat. So this track's just before you get to Carlton. Well, the sign says Helmsley 2 miles, but my OS map says 2.5 miles, so we'll see. I'm going to follow this track quite a way now. Oh, look at this, a bench in the shade too. I'm going to have 5 minutes sit down. There's been a lack of benches and places to sit on this walk, unfortunately, but I'll make the most of this one. Not far from Helmsley now, just a few fields to cross and we'll be there. Scalby 48 miles. I've done more than 48 miles there. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'll tot it up when I've done. There's a church at Helmsley. Just off to the marketplace now where I finish. Nicely decorated. Right, I'm sat on the marketplace at the end of my walk. It's very, very busy here, so I'll talk to you soon. That's it, all done now. I'm back at the caravan site, washed and cleaned up, feeling a little bit fresher. I found the walk quite tough. Possibly I'm not fully recovered since my big op 6 months ago. Also, it's been so very, very hot on the 3 days I've been walking, and that saps your strength as well. So it could be that, or it could be a combination of both. I'm not sure. But the main thing is I have completed the walk. I've done it in the 3 days as I was hoping, so I'm quite pleased with that. It was the first day wasn't the most exciting of days. There was a lot of road walking, a lot of dry dusty tracks through the forest as well. But after that it did get a little bit better. I did have to do a detour on my final day with all those trees being down. So it just made it a little bit further. In total I've done just over 53 miles. But it's been an enjoyable walk. I've had fabulous weather, so I can't complain. So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed the video. See you again. Bye.